I don't even know what to say anymore. I just don't. I have no words. I am going to say right here, right now, and everyone can agree with me on this. VAR has ruined football. Before I start talking about all the things that happened in the Liverpool v Brighton game, I know that the Sadio Mane one was a clear offside, so I will not be talking about that. But there are 3 other ridiculous decisions that were made in that game. And do you know what? No, there's actually only 2 VAR decisions, because one of them was the ref himself. Number 1 was the Nico Williams penalty. Yes, he did wrap his foot around him, but I think it was more of a tangle of legs than it was a foul by Nico. And also, to all the Liverpool fans out there that are sending hate to Nico Williams, just get a hold of yourselves. He's only 19. He'll get better. People like that who give Nico Williams hate are the reason that he's underperforming. So, just stop. Just stop giving hate to the lad. He doesn't deserve it. Hold on. Wait. I need to stop my telly from turning itself off. Hold on. There we go. The second one is the Mohamed Salah offside. Let's dissect what happened with VAR on that. It was a brilliant ball over the top by Roberto Firmino. It was a really classy ball. But literally, Mohamed Salah was offside by a toe's length. That is how petty football has got now. It's got to a point where it's not even football anymore. It's becoming less and less fun as a fan to watch football games. And it's not just Liverpool games either. There are so many games that I've watched, like for example the Sheffield United Aston Villa game last season. Can I stop getting notifications, please? Thank you. The Aston Villa Sheffield United game last season, a VAR error, no, a goal line technology error is the only reason that Aston Villa are still in the Premier League. Literally. And it's games like that. It's not just Liverpool. VAR is ruining football for everyone. It's like VAR makes a right decision for you, and then everyone's blessed. Everyone loves it, and then every single team has at least one bad VAR decision go against them. At least one. Liverpool were one of the worst for having VAR decisions go against them last season. I'm not going to say the teams that benefited the most because that's not relevant. But... And the other one, the referee one, was the Danny Welbeck penalty. That is not a penalty. Even he said in the interview afterwards that it was a soft penalty. That was the man who was rolling about on the floor for 15 minutes crying about it. Even he said that it was a soft penalty. It is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. If he would have given the penalty initially, maybe there would be no need for me to be this angry about it. But it's not a clear and obvious error. Therefore, technically speaking, you can't overrule it because it's not clear and obvious. And that's a Premier League rule about no, let me try again. That's a Premier League rule about VAR. You can't overturn it unless it's clear and obvious. And that was not clear and obvious. Also, this isn't anything to do with VAR. Taking Mohamed Salah off in the 64th minute was the wrong decision by Jurgen Klopp. I know that he's trying to think about Tuesday night's game with Ajax. But, yeah. I'm not trying to just do this as a Liverpool v Brighton review. I'm trying to make this... It's kind of like... I don't know. It's like... Hang on, let me shut my window. Hold on. I've only just realised my window is still open. VAR is just... It's ruining everyone. It's ruining all teams across the country. I watch some games because obviously every top league across Europe uses VAR. And the decisions in the other leagues, like for example Serie A, are not half as bad as that. It's ridiculous. You can't even blame the VAR for the the Danny Welbeck penalty, like I've already said, because that was Kevin Friend told him to go and look at it himself. So that was a mistake by Stuart Atwell. But there have been so many times, not just this season, it was the same last season as well, since VAR was introduced. I really need a haircut. The only thing I can take from this is at least we didn't lose. We're top of the league now by a point, but I think either Chelsea or Tottenham are guaranteed to go above us. The ideal result for us tomorrow would probably be a draw between Chelsea and Tottenham, because at least if Tottenham go back above us, they're only above us on goal difference. Yeah, Chelsea would go above us. So realistically, I suppose it doesn't really matter. But because of the goal difference, I think we'd need a draw, so Tottenham go above us. Because then we would have the same goal difference for Tottenham. But all I'm going to say is VAR needs to go, and Danny Welbeck, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because that was so unbelievably over-dramatic, it was unreal. Bright side, it's yet another goal for Diogo Jota, which you love to see. It was a good performance as well from Roberto Firmino. Positives for Takumi Minamino. And an overall good performance from Alisson as well, playing more of a sweeper keeper. My man of the match for today, though, I've got to give it Nat Phillips, because he did incredibly well. And Andy Robertson, it was very hard done by the penalty, because besides that, he had a very good game. First half was a little bit boring from both sides. Brighton definitely had the better chances in the first half. Second half, we got lifted as soon as Jordan Henderson came on. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I have nothing else that I want to say. Yeah, thanks for watching, I guess.